So at the beginning of the meditation, I suggested if you had mala beads that you could practice with them. So here's a string that I bought in India. It's only 54, so it's half of my full mala beads. So this is 108. And this, as you can see, they're bigger. And there's only 54 of them. I don't know the significance of them, other than for Mark and I in the shop, we decided that 54 with our busy lives would actually be quite handy, because we don't always have time to do 108. So this is I did use them on the Ganga. I charged them up with the Himalayan energy of Shiva. So as you can see, they have this is the guru bead on the very end. So this is the guru bead. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take hold of them in your left hand. So you will just wind them round in your left hand. These are quite big, as you can see, so they're quite a little bit unwieldy, but manageable. And if you've got 108 beads, that's fine. Then you're going to take the guru bead and have it facing you on your 3 fingers here. We don't use this pointy finger, so this pointy finger stays out the way. And with your thumb, with every in-breath, you're going to breathe in, Om Shanti, or whatever you're chanting. And then as you breathe out, you move that bead. So breath in, breath out, move to the next bead. Breath in. Can you see? I'm not sure if you can see. I'm trying to get... So you're just moving it along those fingers. And you let it fall. Obviously, I'm just showing you. You need to practice. It takes practice. Until eventually you get all the way round. And you'll be able to feel that is the end. You're not counting, you're not having to worry. You can just feel. You have an idea. The more you do it, you have an idea that you're getting to the end. So I just kind of reach out how many more. And then on the last one, you end your meditation. Obviously, you can go around again if you want to do 2 lots, or if you have the smaller beads, you keep going. So what also people do is they count, say 11, and they tie a little bit of string or a cotton around the, so then they would meditate for 11. So usually I think what I heard was when you're learning, it's sometimes better to tie a little bit in for, like, say, however many breaths you do. Time yourself. How many can you do? Maybe you can only do 10 and then your mind, or 11, your mind then wanders, and maybe that's enough. Nobody says you have to do 108. Nobody says you have to do 54. You do what you want to do. And it could be that you don't even need the extra string. You just meditate for as many as you like and then you stop. When I started, I did have I tied a piece of ribbon, cotton, through the number, and then I made myself keep going until that number. I think I started with, I can't remember now, so long ago. So now my mala beads don't have any numbers on them. They don't have, I just meditate for as long as I want, as long as I feel good. It is usually 108. I've done it long enough, but you know, I bought the 54, A, to show in a class, B, because I already had mala beads, so I wanted something new and shiny. So the interesting thing is that if you're going to wear your mala beads, which many people do, the guru bead actually goes behind you where nobody can see you. It's touching the base of your spine. And we wear it hidden. We don't show our mala beads to the world. They are very personal. They have all our own memories, our own thoughts, our own a very own practice. So the other thing I bought in India was a mala bead bag. And what you see they do is they wear their bag underneath them with their mala beads in, so that when you enter a temple, you take your mala beads out. It does actually have 2 holes. It has a big hole where you put your mala beads in, but it also has a tiny little hole which is for your index finger, so you can meditate in private with nobody seeing your mala beads. I didn't notice that going on in India, but I noticed plenty of people with just this orange, very significant. Most of them, I did see one that was a different colour, but this is the traditional mala bead bag. I don't know what all of these say. It's something I will be finding out. So that's my little mala bead introduction. You can buy mala beads on the internet. I didn't buy many. I just had, because I already had my mala beads. I didn't bring back hundreds for, I wanted to. You believe me, I wanted to bring you all everything, but my suitcase was a little problem. So I'm popping my mala beads back in their bag. You never let them touch the floor. The same with your Buddha or any of your statues. They must never touch the floor. So I have always kept my mala beads wrapped around his neck, but now I have a mala bead bag. So hope that is of use. For me, mala beads saved me. They're like a fiddle toy, you know, and that's why I adopted them. I've had a few mala beads in my life. These were gifted to me from my mentor, Laura, who took us to India. She gifted to them when I first qualified, when I went down to a yoga teacher training. So, namaste.